Hello, I am Barendipitous with another video for the TTRPG shelf. Here I'm going to talk about Index Card RPG Master Edition. So I came across it's Index Card RPG is ICRPG for short. I came across this once again um, on like Drive Through RPG as well as on YouTube as well. Um, Essentially, this is the whole idea behind this. It's this game will feel very similar to. It'll feel similar to like a simplified D&D kind of a thing where like you roll a 20-sided dice. There's your stats are strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma, and so on and so forth. But it's called Index Card RPG because the whole like idea of it is that it's just a it's just a casual kind of like game where you can literally draw things on index cards and place those index cards on the table and just play fast and loose with like with a scene with various things in the room and things like and stuff like that, right? There's so much stuff in here. There's 5 different worlds in here. There's a fantasy world, a sci-fi world, um, a prehistoric snow world, a weird west world, and a superhero world that you can um, that they basically sort of like give you in this book to run, and it has some deep enough lore where you can have some really cool campaigns in it. Very quick to so the game itself, the rules are very simple. It's just like this small section kind of in the front here roughly. And then yeah, you get into GM's guide. But yeah, most of this is just kind of like uh, most of this here is stuff for like game masters, various worlds that Runehammer is the people who made this. Various worlds that Runehammer created. You can also create your own worlds, and they give you a bunch of tools to do that. They give you a bunch of like monsters and how to do magic. They give you a bunch of tables for loot as well, different kinds of loot and everything like that. So a really cool and like simple game to like. I'm very much a kind of like more improvisational. I'm very improvisational in my style in terms of as far as being a game master goes. Mainly because like I'm a low prep game master. I don't do like as long as I know what the adventure is or I have an idea of what to do for the session. I just kind of let things roll as they come essentially. And this game is very much all for that. And there's also a lot of advice for game masters in here, just in general. The main reason I got this is not just because this is a fantastic because this is a just not just because this is a fantastic game that plays very well into my own personal like game master style, but also for several years I've been trying to think of what system would be good for a Brawlhalla tabletop role playing game, and I had experimented with a bunch of different things, and at least with what I'm doing now, this year, what I'm doing now in 20 this year in 2024, I've kind of come to the conclusion that whatever the Brawlhalla tabletop role playing game, at least a fan made Brawlhalla tabletop role playing game, whatever that is, it should have the same sensibilities as Brawlhalla the video game, and Brawlhalla the video game is a very epic setting. Like it's Valhalla. It's like these are warriors in Valhalla waiting for Ragnarok. It is a very serious kind of thing, and the characters in the Brawlhalla universe treat it very seriously. But it's also a very silly world. Like ridiculous things. Like like one of the characters, Caspian, won the Kentucky Derby as a horse, and he must have like dressed up as a horse or something. There's wacky things all over the place, right? And so there's very much this kind of this in the video game Brawlhalla. There's this sense of, well, if it's cool, if it's like very much a rule of cool kind of sensibility. If it's cool and if we can do it, go for it, kind of a thing. And that's and like it's very like sort of like straight to the point. It's just fun and it's fun and rule of cool and everything like that. And that's very much what this game is all about as well. Rule of cool, fast and fun, and everything like that. So Another good thing about Index Card RPG is that um, you can create content for this. You can like create your own settings. You can create your own like classes, your own rules and stuff for this rule set. And it's essentially like the core rules are basically like Creative Commons. So it's and the Runehammer, the people who made this book, this game, they love community created. They love fan made content. Like that in early 2023, Wizards of the Coast for Dungeons and Dragons did some crazy things with their, or tried to do some crazy things with their open gaming license and things like that, and tried to sort of pull a fast one on third party creators and everything. And there's this game. I don't see that happening because again the core rules are I believe in Creative Commons, like just available for free for anyone. And then of course I bought this physical book that just has more stuff in it. And yeah, it's the creators are they're very pro community content. And I think that honestly this would be a fantastic setting for set of rules for a potential Brawlhalla TTRPG. So that's a big reason why I wanted to get this book. I wanted to sort of like um, have this to be able to reference it. I do have the digital version as well, but it's nice to have the physical book also to reference and maybe put bookmarks in it and stuff. So yeah, I hope to use this for the Brawlhalla Tabletop RPG. But yeah, actually here, how to use this book. Many RPG books and products include an implicit premise. Follow what is written in this book, and you will be playing and you will be playing properly. Basically, yeah, if you follow what's written in this book, and you'll be playing the right way. It is implied that if a rock giant is listed as having +4 strength, then that is an official fact, canon truth. Not here. How to use the ICRPG rules? Short answer: don't. Index card RPG is a way of thinking. Are your players invested in another system? No problem. The mindset of ICRPG is what will supercharge your GM style, not some specific rule or system written on a dead tree. Take what is useful for you and toss the rest. And that's essentially what I hope to do here. I hope to take the. I love the mindset of this game. This idea of just like drawing stuff on index cards, seeing what works, making the game yours essentially. Obviously, the Runehammer doesn't want you to like copy their art or their text verbatim, and they do and if you do use base stuff off of Index Card RPG, there's a little badge they want you to put on one of your pages just to show, hey, this was used with ICRPG in the ICRPG like system or like using some of those ideas and whatever. But other than that, you pretty much have free reign to make what you'd like, and that's the sensibility of this system. And I love that. I appreciate that, and I think that's just the thing that I think that fits very well with this sort of with the Brawlhalla mindset as well. So at least as a fan made TTRPG, I think that'd be good. I don't think the developers of Brawlhalla will ever really like make a actual official Brawlhalla tabletop role playing game. I don't see that happening. That'd be cool if they did. But if nothing else, I, as a big fan of the game, plan to use this system for that. And even if that doesn't, even if the Brawlhalla TTRPG doesn't pan out with this system, I'm happy to have this book because of these really cool worlds that are in here, right? Like and also like all the, like yeah, these worlds, this GM guide, just all these really cool ideas and this awesome art and everything. And you can sort of insert these ideas into any game, really. So, yeah, there you go. That's Index Card RPG, ICRPG. So, it comes highly recommended by lots of other people who are just like, hey, if you want to make content for a game that's not Dungeons and Dragons, this is perfect. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching. And until next time, all the best.